Hey YouTube, if you were looking for an event with a bunch of new Pokemon that were not hidden behind eggs and raids, well, you are about to be very disappointed. Young and Wise event, Tuesday, December 10th to Saturday, December 14th. First of all, I don't want to crap on Niantic too much. Everyone loves baby Pokemon. I call them baby Pokemon, first evolution Pokemon. They're fine. You could get potentially good Pokemon. We'll look at the ones that are good. But unfortunately, as you can see by the event bonuses, 2 times XP for hatching eggs and 2 times XP for winning raid battles. Yes, everything is raid locked and egg locked. I'm not going to go into this again. Just the short version is this is the way Niantic is for the last couple of years now. For those of you who have been playing since I started 2018 or early days, Niantic was not like this back in the day. They did not have, they did egg and raid lock some stuff, not everything. A lot of the stuff was in the wild for big events. They did not hide everything behind tickets. They did not give out tickets weekly, like have you buy tickets weekly for all these bonuses. This is newer in the past couple of years. I don't like the direction it's going, but that's the way it is. So we have an egg and raid locked event. In the 1-star raids, Shinx, Scraggy, Tyrant, Phantom, Jangmo-O, Alakazam, Oranguru, Drampa, and Rhydeer. And then Genesect with the Chill Drive, and then Mega Raids, Banette, and Latios. So I'll just do the eggs and then we'll cover the Pokemon. And then 2 kilometer eggs, Togepi, Kyogre, Smoochum, Bonsly, Happiny, and Munchlax. And stars behind all of them, so you will get a shiny one. Field research tasks, collection challenges, and Pokestop showcases. Now, as you can tell by all the what is this event? This is the most obvious shiny hunting event I've ever seen. Egg locked, raid locked, stars by sign every single Pokemon. Every single Pokemon, if you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one for the 1-star raids, the 3-star raids, the 5-star raids, the Mega Raids, and the eggs. Everything is a shiny hunt, raid, and egg locked event. So if you do not spend money on the game, me, this will not be a good event for you. I'm not spending money on this. I'm not a shiny hunter. I'm a free-to-play player. So this event is a nothing for me. However, I'm not everyone. I know people love the shinies, especially the babies. The babies are tough to get. You need eggs realistically to get them, but we're not talking about the shiny. We're not talking about this stuff. We're talking about PvP now. The first one that jumps off, it's too bad because there was a couple Pokemon in the 1-star raids that were useful before. Scrafty was great in the Great League and Ultra League. Unfortunately, with the nerf to counter, 184 in the Great League and 204 in the Ultra League. Unfortunately, just with the nerf to counter, it just cannot compete anymore. Phantom, which is your Trevenant. Trevenant is 77 in the Ultra League and probably less in the Great League. 157, yes. This is one where it was absolutely meta everywhere until Seed Bomb got nerfed. So Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball on a Ghost Grass Pokemon, fantastic, and then they nerfed Seed Bomb and it made it irrelevant. Still has some play in Ultra League. I do think it has some play in Ultra League, so rank 77 in Ultra League. If you want to get one of those, I would suggest building it up for Ultra League as opposed to the Great League. And Jangmo-O, Hakamo-O has some play in the Great League. It is ranked 57. Unfortunately, I think there are better, not that it's useless, but I think there are better dragons. I personally would use Guzzlord, Gudra, and Arctibax. And personally, I know it's ranked lower. Shadow Dragonair and Shadow Dragonite, I would probably put those on teams before Hakamo. That's just my personal preference, but it is ranked 57 if you were looking for that. In the Ultra League, I don't know about Hakamo, but Como-O. Yeah, Como's 56. And where it's a little better than the Hakamo only gets Brick Break in the Great League, but Como gets close combat in the Ultra League. So having that dragon with the close combat gives you some the dragons that always do kind of strong in the Ultra League mixed with the close combat for like steals and coverage move on a half fighting Pokemon. So if you're going to be using one, I'd be looking at maybe Hakamo in the Great League or Como in the Ultra League. Oranguru, we've seen Oranguru absolutely dominate limited cups recently. And it does have some play in Open Great League, but not as much. 133 in the Open Great League, but obviously we have seen how dominant it can be in the Great League in limited cups. So if you're going to look for limited cup Pokemon, again, it is behind a raid though, so you will not get good IVs for GBL. But just keep that in mind. And then the other two are not good. And then babies, eggs, Togetic, the next stage of Togepi, has some play in Great League. 61 in terms of the ranking. It probably is one of the top fairy Pokemon, outside of like it's like top 6. So you have your Carbink, overrated, not used in the meta. Azumarill, obviously rated. Clefable, and I think most people just use, if you're going to use a fairy, there's really only two top tiers. Azumarill and Wigglytuff. Azumarill is your like very bulky, more water user, or more, water type Pokemon. And then Wiggly is your Charmer. And then there is a debate whether you want that next one to be either Clefable, Weezing, or Togetic. I think Togetic has a lot of play because it is half flying. So that half flying makes you, you're already killing, stuff weak to it. But now adding that flying gives you some play over your ground type Pokemon like Gastrodon. So if you hatch that, again, not good IVs, but Togetic in the Great League hasn't played. Togekiss in the Ultra League, Master League, probably not. I'll check, but I doubt it. There's so many other better fairies. 233 in the Ultra League, Master League, 86. There's just way better fairies to use in both those leagues. So there's no point of hunting that. So I was gonna look at Tiger. Hitmontop had play, but again, counter users got nerfed, so all these Pokemon kind of useless. No, again, Bonsly, even Pseudo Widow was decent in limited cups, but got nerfed. Happney, Chansey, if you want to get a good Chansey for Hundo, you need a Hundo there, so that's something. The only thing I talk about is Munchlax. Snorlax is kind of useless because now you have Licky, Lickitung, stuff like that. But Munchlax still has some play, and I know it's not ranked high. It won't have play in Great League, but it has play in some limited cups. Although now with so many better normal typings, I don't actually know how much play it has. It was one of those kind of like spicy normal picks that you could use in the past, but I just don't think it's going to have as much play now as it used to have in the past. So that's it. So this is an event, not directed at me, and maybe not directed at a lot of you who watch this channel, but definitely directed at those who are hunting for first evolution shinies. That's what this is. Good luck. Oh, I didn't even cover Genesect because I covered it in another one. Genesect 1 is an easy duo because it is double weak to fire and has play it has some play in the Great League and Ultra League. It is the best of all of them because you have that ice. Techno Blast is a great move. It's a nuke. 55 energy, so pretty quick to get to. Only 14 turns with the moves. Not super fast, but not super slow. For a 120 move, you like that. 2.18 damage per energy. Ice has a lot of play in the Ultra League and the Master League with dragons and flyers in both. So in Ultra League it is the best one ranked, and same with the Master League. So honestly, I like that. I like that the Genesect is on until December 12th. So when does this start? 10th. So it's on until Thursday. And then you have these mega raids on, I guess, instead. So good luck if you're shiny hunting. But for those of you who are GBL related, come back tomorrow. Top teams for Ultra League. We'll probably look at the new Pokemon in the Ultra League. Let's just take a quick peek to see. I haven't actually even looked at the Ultra League rankings since they've been updated. Your Primeape up there, but we already knew that. Steelix still a Dragon Tail. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense because there's more dragons. Like look at Giratina at 6, Zygarde at 5. So there's more dragons in here, so it makes sense that you're running Dragon Tail over that. But I'm surprised it's that high. Seems like it got a bump, but man, we are not seeing anything new. No new Gliscor. I was about to say Gliscor probably should be 127. So Sand-Attack Gliscor probably has some play as a ground flyer. Again, just beats as a fighter. As the flyer, it beats the fighters. As the ground, you'll beat some steals. So it should have, that should be one to look at for sure. Sandslash maybe just gets a little buff with the Ice Punch buff. Stunfisk, 37. Oh my god. If this thing has like a noodle in Great League, I can imagine how nothing it's going to do in Ultra League. But Stunfisk is ranked 37. So we'll go over this Ultra League Pokemon that got buffed, and we'll go new teams with these buffed Pokemon. And then there's the Fantasy Cup that no one played the first week, so we'll play the second week. Anyways, that is it. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one.